Oh, I like that a lot.
It only lasts for one hit, but it's a powerful tool. Like, you could also use it if you're getting zoned out. Like, do your fireball, and you can just take it and then run it.
Oh my god.
It will.
More introduction. This is very
What's going on, everybody? Cutting 9 here, and they are doing the Kombat Kast right now. So I'm just going to, you know, be here and give my impression for Tremor. It's the Tremor Kombat Kast.
Mr. John Anderson. John, say hi.
They just got done talking about Evo and stuff like that, but that doesn't really concern me right now.
Jen never makes mistakes.
And also, here's a secret surprise that no one knows until today. Jen was at Evo watching the finals.
She sure was.
And no one knew it.
I don't care.
John, your first order of business is play the Tremor trailer.
Okay, Tremor trailer, we saw this. We already saw this, so we'll watch it again.
Enough talk.
Enough talk indeed.
I like how he's so like he's like Behemoth, which I thought he would be, but one of his moves he like kind of just like hulks out. That's cool. I like that variation, the crystalline variation. I think that's my favorite from the three. And I like how he can create like a boulder that he can jump off of, so it's sort of like he can have his own stage interaction. I'm not really a fan of the magma variation, but and Scorpion's dead right there, but now he's gotta smash his head. So seems legit. Looks like a ninja. Who's next? Hope we get a combat pack too. I don't play any of those characters, so I don't care about the classic skins.
I say we get right into it, huh?
Yeah.
Here we go.
So we're gonna walk through some of the variations right now, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So John, are we on the game screen?
You got this, John? There it is.
Excellent.
All right.
So let's go through. Steve, take it away. You can usually when somebody says take it away, the other person will start.
All right. So the first one we'll start with is Aftershock, but first we'll go through his standard moves that he has in all variations.
His common, shared.
His shared moves. His normal attacks are he's a monster made of rock, but he's also a ninja.
Who said he was a monster?
Yeah, he's
That's a
not a
good point. He's
monster.
a man made of rock.
Thank
Right.
you.
Yeah.
So, but he still has some ninja type moves. He's got like jump kicks. He's got a really fast pop-up combo. But then he also has some rock normal attacks. This is his down 4.
Oh.
Where
Now, real quick, I know a lot of people who are watching do know what that means. But like when you say down 4, all the buttons are labeled.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4.
right kick.
Yep.
That was my nerd speak.
I think that's a
his
player
overhead
2 outfit
attack
on the right,
is big rock.
because it's darker. Could be wrong,
And
but
then, his
it looks
combo
darker than
special
usual.
moves, he has a rock toss, which is a pretty decent projectile that hits in an arc. And then he has a low version, rolls across the ground.
Ooh, gotcha.
Which people on Twitter are already calling the cookie.
Cookie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I've never eaten a cookie made of rock, but alright.
Now, one thing also to mention, we always talk about this too, is that like each variation has a kind of a unique thing about them that makes you see which one they are. So, for
Yes.
instance, the Aftershock version, he is not wearing his mask.
He's not wearing his mask.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Similar to Kenshi, in his variations, even his common moves are usually visually, or maybe they have different properties. It's a lot like Kenshi, where they look different, or they slightly do have a little bit different properties, just to separate.
I've got
them
enough projectile,
across
that's
the
for
board.
sure.
He also has this, which is a ground pound. It's unblockable. It's pretty fast.
Oh,
And the
that,
EX1,
I can see people spamming that all day. It's
I
unblockable.
think they're just gonna sit there. You can do that,
Gotcha.
and that'll hit them on the ground. Not many moves in the game have that property, so it's
Right.
pretty special. He also has this rock from the sky, which you can use if you can follow it up, combo them.
We
And
got
that one has
we
3
got a
different
throwing
distances.
projectile, a ground projectile, a ground earthquake,
So it doesn't
Right.
like a
So those are his common moves.
aerial, not aerial, but like
Not all of
a
them.
rock that comes from the sky.
He's got the fist, man.
Oh yes, I forgot about his two fists. Sorry. So he has this straight punch, but you can
Superman
also change
punch.
directions. You can hold down and it becomes overhead that pops him up, or you
Or
can hold
pop
up
up.
and it becomes pop up, and you can loop to do combos.
Cool.
Or the EX version, you can charge it, and it'll have armor, or you can cancel out of it. Then he also has this rock attack, which you can hold and then release it.
You can hold that.
And
Hold that. You can do down to do a low one, or
I
up
don't-
to do an
I don't
air
like-
one.
I can't see me
And the EX
using
one
that.
has armor.
Cool.
Alright, so Aftershock is all about ground pounds. He gets this delayed ground pound. He can activate it, and then it's counting down, and then it goes off, and it's a low attack. And he can move around freely. So you can activate it, and then go for a jump in,
Okay, that's
or you
cool.
can activate it
I like that.
and get your projectiles out. And they're going to know when the countdown's going, so they have to either try to block it and get ready to block it, or they can try to hit you, because the downside is if he gets hit,
It deactivates.
it deactivates.
Okay.
So you
That-
can
that's
use
been
to
balanced, a little
control
bit more
the pace of the
balanced.
match, get them occupied while he plays his game. Then he also has the air one, which is also a low, and he can do that at any point in his jump, and he can change the direction. He can be close, or far, or mid, and that could be good. Let's say you throw your ground projectile. You can jump over it, and then
Sure can.
from a far distance hit you, and the EX one
Another
pops
pop-up.
up for a combo.
Gotcha.
Or he can do it offensively, like block a jump in. You can do it straight off a jump in, so you have to block low immediately, and then you can go for your throw.
And you can do the EX as well on
Yes.
high lock. And just wow.
And then you're gonna pop up.
Awesome.
Now, so we always talk about when it comes
Wow.
to the different variations. What do you find to be Aftershock's sort of strengths as a fighter?
I think Aftershock will be for creative players who want to use kind of like setups to get their offense going. Like, you could put it out and then rush in and do a mix-up.
Gotcha.
There's like a lot of different
Or
combos
can
you
use
could
it-
think of.
Let's say you're finding someone who's doing a really good job keeping you out. Maybe like a character with a really good fireball. You can put the ground pound out there, and they're gonna have to stop doing their fireball because the waiting time is gonna happen.
Gotcha.
Or maybe you have an opponent who you really wanted to get them to start jumping, and they're really beating you on the ground. You're having a hard time approaching them. That'll force them to jump or to do something to avoid it. So I think it'll be really good for kind of setting up your game if you're in a matchup where Tremor struggles to get.
I want to see the crystalline variation. I mean, these are cool, but
that's sort of his getting there with
Yeah.
Aftershock version. So more of a setup-based character.
Yeah.
You want us to move right on to Metallic?
Yeah, I mean, I could probably walk. Alright.
All right.
No, well, it's alright. You got it. We'll both do it.
So Metallic's really interesting because he has two different forms. Your standard, your gold skin, and his moves get a gold property to them. Like you can see all the moves look a little bit different and act a little bit different. Probably the biggest change is the rock punch becomes a projectile. He has a straight one, he has this ground one that bounces, and an air one that bounces and then goes
Oh.
down.
Tricky.
And you can EX it. It's a little bit slower. So this is kind of the type of projectile that doesn't keep people out. Use it to get in. You can put the projectile out and then kind of run behind it.
Gotcha.
let them
Then
run
you
behind.
see Derek in the lava skin. That is a move you use to switch. Then when you're in lava, there you go. All of his moves have this lava property. They burn you up. You can see you have a little fire effect, and they have different properties. Like this move, instead of being the projectile, you can see it kind of stuns them. Or the straight one stuns them.
And you can actually make the opponent stand
Right.
from here, right?
So when you finish a combo,
If I can do that, right?
I believe in you.
Ah! I'll see if I can get it.
This time you'll get it.
No,
Oh
that's-
my
that-
God.
You do it. You do it.
And this is a property that you can turn on.
Yes, right. You switch between gold and lava. And you stay there. This quick stand, so they don't have an opportunity to do a wake-up attack or roll away or to lay on the ground. You can just hit them and then run right in for another mix-up.
Gotcha.
And one of my favorite
I don't.
things,
That's
too,
my
about
least
Tremor
favorite
is
variation.
backdash is
It is.
Like,
It's pretty awesome.
You have to like choose
Yeah.
between them,
Seeing some
mid
early
fight and
moves
stuff,
on.
and just.
Yes, you can
Like,
actually
what's
use
the
it
point?
to avoid like high projectiles and stuff.
Now there's quite a timing to it.
I mean, I know
Yeah.
there's obviously a
So this
point,
is
but
definitely
like,
thing, like when you turn on lava, you're
like, oh,
lava,
I want to be
you're
lava and then I want to be
Yes,
gold.
yeah,
Like,
there's no time
time.
period. There's
You
no
should be
like,
focused on
downside. It's just
combos and
purely
stuff,
what
in my
style
opinion.
you like and how it suits the match. So, in my opinion, I think the idea would be if you want to kind of zone the opponent out, you can go and do gold. You can shoot your fireballs, kind of
Oh, here
keep
we
them
go.
out, or use them to get in. But then, once you're in, you know, you have the better combos, the quick the restand. You have this combo.
Okay, so I guess the goal is for range and
Okay, so with this
magma
version,
for
you're actually
close.
you kind of cover two different types of fighting.
Yeah, it's like two different play styles in one character that you switch between.
Right.
I'm just trying to get the same combo.
I think you can do it.
Oh no! All right, I'm done.
Moving on.
Moving on.
All right.
Moving
Let's
on.
take a look at sort of like his throw real quick too. We've done some of that. Bam, bam, bam.
He doesn't even touch them. That's the power.
And then, ouch.
I don't know if you jump that high. Gets up there.
A brutal one right there.
That's a pretty good one. Pretty good. So we want to show the last version, right? Crystalline, but let's do it in a regular match.
Yeah, let's do it in a regular match.
And let's do it against. I've heard he has some fun.
Why regular match? I
talks
want to
with
learn about the
Johnny Cage,
crystalline.
Sure. Yeah. I think
I'm just
everyone
saying
has.
that because you're a Johnny Cage fan.
You know.
I think everyone has good quotes with Johnny Cage.
Yeah. It's tough not to have good quotes with Johnny Cage.
So Crystalline is maybe the most unique of the three.
We keep getting the Emperor's Courtyard, which is kind of fun.
Look how tall he is.
Because rocks fall down during it and stuff too. So
That's
it's very
true.
Tremor-ish.
I enjoy your movies.
Yay.
I will enjoy this more. Round one.
Okay, I like these ones.
All right.
Yeah, he's got
So
something
first
in
he gains this crystal skin. You can activate it, and then he'll absorb a hit. You see, he doesn't go into the stuff.
Reaction.
Yeah. So that will enable him to basically, you know, you can do it from a distance and then kind of run in, take a hit, and then combo them. And
Oh,
in
I
the
like
air,
that a lot.
Instead of getting comboed,
What do we do?
like a jab.
Oh, just jab you out there.
Yeah.
Oh, you lost that video.
He'll just kind of float
Oh.
down.
Oh, I like that a lot.
It only lasts for one hit, but it's a powerful tool. Like, you could also use it if you're getting zoned out. Like, do your fireball, and you can just take it and then run in.
Oh my god.
It will eventually, but it lasts a decent amount of time.
Because I know one of my friends like to spam projectiles, and you can just like use that shield and then just go in. Oh, I love.
Stand right over you. Go ahead and do your wake up.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because you can actually you can use it, and then if I get hit, I'm safe. Or you can do what you just said and actually try to get hit.
Right.
You can activate it, and you're basically daring them. What are you gonna hit?
Right.
And then you can go ahead and combo them. And then the second thing he gains is the ability to summon interactable. He actually summons it.
I've been waiting for this to happen for so long.
It's so creative, and from there he can actually use it to jump off or throw it. So it has the same properties as an normal interactable. It's got the invincibility. You know, he can use it to traverse, or he can use it as a projectile. And what's really cool is when he summons it, you can use it too.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So there's some risk reward there.
Yeah, and it does a lot of damage. It's very, very powerful.
And then he also the crystals too also have different properties, right?
Yes, the little power punch kind of deal here, it can actually beat projectiles. So
That's
it's
definitely
kind similar
defensive
to
of
the
the
other two, but
variation.
Like I said, it's a little bit different in each variation.
Do the pop up thing.
Oh yes, you can EX low one, pop them up.
Oh wow, yeah.
What?
That's all you gotta do. You don't have to be good at this game. All you have to do is spam that.
Meter to use or something.
Yeah, that was definitely optimal.
Awesome.
So when someone's trying to zone you out, like if you read it right, you can knock it right off.
Yeah,
You gotta definitely have a read on it though.
yeah.
But I mean, you could sit back and just hold it until the right second.
Yes,
I
you
don't.
can let it go. It will not
He's trying to
projectile
like
when it's
block
that,
the
yeah, you can
projectile
let it
with
go.
that, and it seems to not be working. So I don't
Of
know.
course, you could use both at the same time. So you can have the armor out while the interactable's out.
Oh, Tyler's trying to show some stuff off. Oh, see a fatality, see.
Yeah, he knows the fatality.
So good.
Oh, this little eyeball.
So good. I love how dramatic that one is. Where he's
Yeah,
like, "Ah, it's
that's
all
what I was
right."
thinking. When he said dramatic, I'm
Probably,
thinking
yeah. I'd actually probably just push the walls down.
I mean, I saw pictures, but I didn't know if it was gonna like be like slow or if it was just gonna like close right away, and it's kind of slow, so it kind of like. I wonder if you can hear the bone crack. I'm not sure.
Maybe one people haven't seen.
quest to fight Johnny Cage?
Congratulations on winning the lottery.
Round
I actually heard those. I saw it on, I think it was on Reddit or something, but they had the dialogue released, so I've seen those before. Well, seen the type, so. But it's funny. He got a sense of humor. I like that.
Just like that. That was tough. Oh.
You let me win, huh?
He like broke his leg.
Didn't see it.
Alright.
There it is.
Pushing buttons. See, I don't mind. You just use your mirror. So I'll just make this comeback.
Cool, I'll choose resets and have no meter. Doesn't matter.
So he's really different from Jack, because Jack has this earthquake, but he's like all rock. Jack doesn't have, rock abilities, but he does the ground pound bite. I like that.
Oh, you can't do nothing. See, it was way.
I wonder if they're gonna do a brutality here.
Let's not do that.
Why did we do that?
There it is.
Oh.
That was awesome.
That was rad.
No one says that.
Oh.
No one said that since the 80s.
Yeah.
I think it was rad. John, was it rad?
Yes.
Thank you.
Alright, so
You played.
All right. With Johnny Cage, or do I get to pick somebody else?
You can pick somebody else. I've seen you go to Cage.
Yes.
looks like they're just gonna fight now. Alright, so
As your Tremor.
that's all I'm gonna record. They're probably just gonna fight and stuff like that. My impressions, he's awesome. He's definitely my favorite character from what I've seen. He's like a hulking behemoth. He uses rock abilities, which is always fun.
It's so much fun.
I think my favorite variation is the crystalline variation.
We got some
I like how we can summon the
That's true.
And I guess we'll
crystal to jump off of and throw it, and I like how we can use the. I like how we can use the. Oh, hold on, let's use Scorpion.
Faith in yourself.
Yeah, have
It's
faith
gonna
in
be
yourself.
me.
Tremor.
You dare attack me, Scorpion.
My flames can burn even you.
We saw that one in the trailer. So yeah, I like them. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my commentary, my thoughts. I'm really excited for Tremor. I can't wait to try him out, and I hope to see you guys next time.